Everybody, it's me, Tewty Tron, back with another Tewty Toon. Today we're going over Wonder Woman, Princess of Themyscira. Probably one of the best body arts in the game, honestly. And in my personal favorite thing is that she got that ass hanging out. Look at that. Goddamn. Anyway, this skin, by the way, if you didn't switch her skin to this original concept, you need to, because this is the best version. If you're using this weird, like, disgusting, like, there's just too much shit going on here. There's too much. Take away, go back to classic Wonder Woman. Beautiful. Beautiful woman. But before we get into Wonder Woman, Princess of Themyscira, I wanted to give myself a shout out, not myself, give my patrons a shout out. I have Elmar, who's been with me for a while now, and then I just got a new patron. His name is White Dog. On that upper tier, the lore lover tier in my Patreon, he has access to my episodes at least a day early. He gets access to polls that I do on my Patreon about, like, who should I do next, etc. He gets a shout out every video, and he gets to give me a suggestion, either a topic or a character to go over every month from now on. So he's got a lot of perks going for him right now, and it's my Patreon's hopping right now. Like, I got a lot of cool, awesome supporters that have been with me for a while, and they're all amazing people. So shout out to all my guys or girls. Actually, I don't even know if any of them are women. Anywho, moving on. So Wonder Woman, Princess of Themyscira. She is actually the very first character, one, that I G11'd, the very first character that I, too, rebirthed. And overall, I think she was also my first L5, because she's just that good. There's a reason she hasn't left the A tier in, like, the WROL boys' tier lists every month. She's a solid A, has been since her initial rework, and will hopefully continue to be that. She has a very low power score, unfortunately. She's Rebirth 1, and she's just barely over 7k power. But here's the thing, the power number doesn't really matter, because guess what? She still shreds through all these OP fucking destroyers of, like, these green characters, like Power Girl. She shreds her. She also neutralizes her. Lex, she shreds him. Also neutralizes. Now, doesn't neutralize him, but she shreds him. Arcus shreds and neutralizes Arcus. Like, she is the green killer. And she also prevents them from regaining their own strength. So she's not exactly the most synergistic character, but she is very plug and play. And, I mean, those two they're not mutually exclusive, I don't think, or they are. I'm not 100% sure how to work that phrase in, but she's a solid leader. She's not seen a lot of play recently, mainly because of the fact that there are all these new mechanics out there that just kind of, like, they don't outshine her, but because you can easily still make her work, but they're more exciting, they're more accessible. She's only got one node to farm her with, so, like, if you're not farming her constantly, then you're not gonna, like, have her built up. So yeah, so let's go through her stats real quick. So strength, kind of low, I get it. Doesn't really feel low, though. Like, when I'm playing her, she doesn't feel like she has less strength than normal. Agility is a little below average, actually, but the stamina is through the roof. Look at how big that stamina button is. It's much bigger than an average stamina. Intelligence is kind of low. So special damage reds now, because we actually kind of have to worry about them now with Artemis in the mix. HP through the roof, above 30,000. That's awesome. Very, very awesome. Above 35,000, actually. That's even better. Speed. So the speed is a little weird here. So it's currently at 103, right? So that means it sounds like she's not a very fast character. But in her leadership skill, I guess we'll just talk about that now since we're here. In her leadership skill, one of her legendary points increases her speed by 15%, which takes her from 103 to 118, which makes her faster than people like Power Girl, makes her faster than, not Wonder Girl. I think she's a little slower than Wonder Girl. Arcus for sure, Lex for sure. She's faster than all those superpowered greens, right? That's like her niche anyway, where she shreds those characters that are super annoying and powerful. So keeping her as a leader will help you get ahead of those characters and prevent them from being assholes to you later. Critical value, 150% plus 78%. That is completely normal. Crit chance is a little less than normal. Normal's like 25, 35%, unless we're talking about like an assassin kit, which would be 47%. But the crit chance is kind of low here. Let's talk about abilities. Amazon Strike. Damage to enemy. 100% chance to purge a debuff from Wonder Woman. So every time she gets to use her basic, she's peeling off a debuff, which doesn't sound like a lot, but as you work through the rest of her kit, it kind of works really well with everything. Purge a debuff on each ally if Wonder Woman has no debuffs, right? So her kind of niche is very like preventing your team from being covered in debuffs. And it's honestly a really great niche to have. Like, this doesn't sound like a lot, but one buff, like, could be the stun on an important character that you need to take a turn. It could be a doom that is about to trigger and kill one of your best tunes. It could be, I don't know, it could be a whole mesh of things. A buff immunity that is preventing one of your characters from being this great epic character. Excuse me, hold on, I gotta drink. I recently drank a lot of booze and got super hungover, and I'm still recovering. So we're not doing booze tonight. I just drank a smoothie, and now I'm drinking water. Anyway, Power of Truth. Her second ability, we are purging 9 entire debuffs from herself. She's purging 4 debuffs and applying 10% turn meter to all allies, which is huge because, like, first of all, 9 debuffs on yourself. That's like a fuck ton of debuffs. Like, I know that there's a lot of debuff stackers out there right now, but 9 debuffs is still a fuck ton. And then 4 debuffs on everybody else is also a fuck ton. Even like Jessica Cruz, the newest rework, her AoE shield ability purges off 4 debuffs, and so this 4 is like a staple like number. It's the like the normal number, even way back when she first got her rework. And then turn meter up to everyone, which is nice. And legendary point, apply debuff immunity to all allies, which is very potent. Like, it is like super useful against people like Cheetah, people like all these bleeders and diseases and dooms. Like, if you're up against Chemo, this is perfect for up against Chemo. Amazing. Fury of Zeus, damage, heavy damage, not just damage, and purge 5 buffs from the enemy. And then not only that, but we're applying buff immunity to the enemy through this ability. So even if the character that you're like using this against has debuff immunity, you're gonna peel that off, and then you're gonna apply the buff immunity. So even though they have debuff immunity, you're still gonna be able to apply a debuff to them in the same turn. Bracelets of Reflection. This is actually pretty potent. It makes it a little scary to attack her because, first of all, she's kind of tanky. Like, you saw in her stats, she has a shit ton of health. And, whatchamacallit, attacking her means that you're either going to get silenced or you're going to get a debuff thrown onto you. So, it's kind of like a deterrent. Like, don't hit Wonder Woman because she's going to fuck you up a little bit. So, that's really nice. So we're transferring debuffs from Wonder Woman to a random enemy. Sorry, I went through that whole spiel without reading that fucking ability. 100% chance to transfer an additional debuff. If there are no debuffs, then we apply silence. And then not only that, but we have a 25% or 20% chance to use Amazon Strike on whoever attacked us. So there is a slight chance to retaliate. I feel like the 20% is a lot higher. When I'm in game, it feels like a much bigger percentage to attack. And that's really nice because then even in that out of turn attack, we are peeling off debuffs from either ourselves or our allies, and that's really important to utilizing her kit. And then here comes the team leader ability. At the end of her turn, we're going to use Fury of Zeus, which is the heavy damage one that peels off buffs and adds buff immunity. If no allies have a debuff. So we only do that if our team is free and clear of debuffs, right? Whatchamacallit, which actually is not that hard to achieve with her. Or if all of my allies have debuffs, we use Power of Truth to remove a shit ton of debuffs and then gain debuff immunity, which is super epic. Not only that, but it also gives the team turn meter while we're at it. So she's kind of helpful when it comes to people, like Black Mask, for instance. If you kill an enemy on Black Mask's team and your whole team gets covered in debuffs, she can help to purge those off every time she gets a turn. Not only that, but that legendary point gives her even more agility and more speed, and that speed is clutch for shredding those greens before they can shred you, and that agility keeps her very, very, very tanky. Even though she doesn't have a taunt, she still is there to take damage, which is really nice. So let's look at some synergies. Excuse me. So, due to the fact that she's kind of super plug and play, there's not a whole lot of direct synergies with Wonder Woman. There's no one that really excels from being completely debuff free except for Superman, but Superman is obviously best in the leadership role now, right? So it kind of sucks to throw Wonder Woman on the team without her being leader, and it kind of sucks to put Superman on the team without being a leader. So that kind of limits you a little bit, but that's the only real synergy that exists, I think. So really what I'm doing here is I am including characters that are not selfish, right? That kind of help the team in a way. Now, I think Black Mask actually has a little bit of synergy with her because as long as he has a immunity, a positive immunity on him, he can call assist with his basic, right? So if he doesn't have crit immunity, she can still put debuff immunity on him and allow him to start calling assist, which is super nice. That's really the only direct synergy I've seen with especially red characters. Owlman is there because he can spread crit ups to the team, and that's really useful, especially since she has such a low crit chance. Big Bard is there because obviously she's a phenomenal taunter. She can grant stamina ups and turn meter to the entire team, which is really awesome for a tanky character like Wonder Woman because it just keeps her alive that much longer. And then Killer Croc, I think, is actually kind of an interesting synergy with her because he can peel away at the defenses of a character just like she can, but he obviously has a different affinity, which opens up a few more doors, and he's very anti-taunter. So if people if there is an enemy taunter, he could potentially go after them in an out of turn attack, allowing Wonder Woman to shred somebody else, right? So I feel like these are the best red synergies with her. Let's go to blues. So Hippolyta is a number one choice with her just because she synergizes with everyone. Hippolyta's going to be in a lot of synergy sections, I'm not going to lie. Cheetah, because she's not selfish, she grants strength up and turn meter to the entire team, which is nice. I do feel like if you were to pair Cheetah with Wonder Woman, you would want Cheetah to be not in the leadership position. You still want Wonder Woman in the leadership position and Cheetah on the side. Marry Shazam, because once again, she's not selfish. She does grant the team speed ups, which Wonder Woman doesn't need necessarily in the leadership position, but they're not bad to have either. They're nice to have. And then Cersei, because Cersei has she's very not selfish at all. She revives your whole team. She turn meters down the enemy team. She reduces intelligence. So if I'm up against like an Artemis, I can use Cersei's basic to kind of limit Artemis's power a little bit, because it's pretty hard to contain that power at this point in time. So yeah, these are some good synergies blue wise. And then greens, we went with Supergirl because with Wonder Woman being as good as she is, we do want to keep her alive, right? And Supergirl's innate crit reduction helps with that. So does Black Lightning's heals. These are all like non-selfish characters, right? Heatwave has his AoE crit immunity plus shield on his kit, which is honestly way better than I always assumed it would be. And then Kilowog, obviously, brand new Lantern is very, he can grant her empowered strength ups, and since she does all physical damage, those strength ups are going to come in clutch, especially since she's kind of been a little bit power creeped in recent years. So I feel like these are all decent synergies with Wonder Woman, Princess of Themyscira. Now, let's move on into the Excuse-moi. I definitely have not really started PvPing yet. And this is Daddy's week. And I want some more Daddy. If y'all don't want your Daddy, don't call me up. No, I'm kidding. Oh, God. Okay, so look at that. Look at that. Darce for All already has a Wonder Woman on his leadership team, which that's kind of scary. I'm not going to lie. Mostly blue, so we're going to go mostly blue as well, but we're going to probably put in some red. Some red. Let's start off with blue. Nope, not Vixen. Although Vixen wouldn't be a terrible addition. Let's see, we want to kind of stay away from... I think I'm going to bring Cersei in as well, just because she can reduce Larfleeze's and Black Adam's damage for me. Let's go ahead and include... let's go like full Amazon, why not? Where's she at? Where is she at? Artemis, yo girl. And then, we might as well include like a Taunter. Let's go. Let's do this thing. Let's smash these hoes, right? I think Wonder Woman and Wonder Girl are going to be our two biggest threats. However, if Larfleeze gets a kill on either Barda or Artemis, which it's less likely he's going to kill Artemis and more likely he's going to kill Barda, so I definitely want to keep Larfleeze in check at this point in time. So there is a way, especially since right now I'm fighting Wonder Woman, right? There is a way to kind of prevent her from her kit fully working, right? So Wonder Woman's kit really works well when either her team is full of debuffs or completely like void of debuffs, right? So what you need to do is debuff a few of them, right? Like I debuff one or two people and leave the other two debuff clear, so then now she can't use her leadership, right? Larfleeze has 3 intelligence downs on him, so now her next turn, unless she clears away those debuffs, she can't use that second ability in her leadership. So I'm going to go ahead and stun Wonder Girl. Also, never try and stun Wonder Woman. Never do it, because when you stun characters, most of the time, that's the only debuff you're applying, right? So she's going to shed that debuff and throw it back at you. So huge potential to lose yourself against her. So it definitely, there we go. We already got our attacks swiping out right now. And I don't know if I want to fully engage with Barty just yet. I want Wonder Girl to die so she doesn't start whipping me. Ooh, oh, see, there we go. Got a retaliation. See, 20%? Bullshit. Fucking bullshit. Booyah. Alright, we got our taunt going off already. And let's just AoE the shit out of him. Let's see how we do this. Ooh. Ooh. Take out Larfleeze. We still have some debuffs on our Cersei, so we didn't get to use our leadership that time, which sucks. But we should be able to kill her. Booyah. Because Cersei's a special damage dealing character. She doesn't have any affinity, whatchamacallit, a disadvantage, right? So we shredded her because Wonder Woman doesn't have a whole lot of intelligence, unfortunately. And that's not me hating on women, you know. I'm sure, like, Wonder Woman's smart as fuck. Alright, so this one's a little sketchier because we do have that Harley Quinn chilling, and we have an RB3 Wonder Girl. She's really going to help shred that Power Girl right there. That's going to be easy peasy lemon squeezy, for her at least, but I'm worried that she's going to get shredded by that Harley Quinn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring out you-know-who already, Superboy, just because, whatchamacallit, he's going to be able to prevent both. As long as any of them are taunting, they're going to basically suck a dick. So, and then there's a lot of strength up on this team, so I'm going to bring out Aqualad. And we're going to bring out one more energy character, Hawkman. We don't really play with Hawkman that often, but I feel like this fight, it's going to be more worth bringing him, because with all of, as long as we can get the debuff immunities off of them from Hal's leadership, we can start strength downing them from Aqualad, and then Hawkman can start stunning, right? Ooh, buddy. Oh, buddy, don't die. Ah, fuck me. Fuck me. Why'd you have to do that? I just had to get enraged. I just had to. That's how that cookie crumbles, unfortunately. So let's take out Power Girl's capabilities. So now she can't do shit, and she just taunted and wasted a turn. Essentially, what's happened. I'm gonna go ahead and I don't want to attack Harley because I feel like that would be stupid. Well, no, it's not gonna be stupid because I might get those strength downs. Woohoo! We got the strength downs. If only Aqualad were still alive. That slut. Alright. I'm going to now stun Wonder Girl. Oh, shit, I misclicked. Shit. Now, here's another thing. Wonder Woman, unfortunately, you cannot always control her leadership ability, right? Like, her second attack, you can't always control. You can kind of predict it because it says random, right? It says random a character to attack. However, she likes to focus down specific characters. Like Hal, she loves to target Hal for some reason. She loves to target most greens with her legendary, not legendary, her like second attack with her leadership ability. Let's try that one again. Hopefully we don't get RNG fucked and my Aqualad doesn't get enraged, right? If Aqualad doesn't get enraged, we're Gucci. He's a squishy little shit, you know? RB2, Harley is going to, like, one-shot him just like you just saw. So I'm going to prevent that from happening this time. Let's take that down. Beautiful. See, she focused the right person, and that's what's really, like, key here. Awesome. Fucking awesome. Sex on a stick. Okay. We're still working on it, boys. I'm going to shred her defenses now, since we don't have any debuffs. I really wish she would have attacked Wonder Girl. Okay, we're still good. We're still good. I'm going to go ahead AoE this team. Give us some crit immunity. Oh. Chef's kiss. Magnifique. We're going to keep on keeping on with this Wonder Girl. We're going to debuff the shit out of her. Make sure she can't do anything. See, look, that second attack is going to hit Hal almost every fucking time now. And we're going to keep Wonder Girl as stunned as we possibly can. Here comes. Is she going to attack? Yep, Hal, once again. It never fails. It almost never fails. It is almost always Hal. But we are keeping this team neutralized. There it is again. Boom. And Aqualad's healing her up while we're talking about it. Stun her again. Make sure she can't strength up on Hal. And then let's finish this bitch off. Beautiful. And I'm just going to go put it on auto at this point. That way hopefully it ends a little bit faster. She's going to prevent Hal from getting all those intelligence and agility ups. And then we're just going to shred him. Boom. Dunzo. See, look at that. RNG fucked that first fight. We lost Aqualad, but Aqualad was essential to that whole team. Beautiful. Gotta give Hawkman some love too. That guy is a phenomenal character, and we have an owl. His name is Hawk Guy, and he has been begging for Hawkman to join the game forever, and when he finally did, he brought him RB5 that month. Alright, so we got 3 blues and a green, right? So Wonder Woman, already perfect for that fight. We're probably going to want to bring out a few more reds this time. However, let's see, Wonder Girl's still on the team. I don't know if I want Aqualad this time. Let's do some physical characters. Let's bring our girl Ravager, and we're gonna bring out probably Connor Kent this time, and then we're gonna also bring out excuse me, Orm, because Orm and Ravager just go hand in hand, just fucking hand in hand. Can't remember if there was a Donna Troy on that team or not. I remember Wonder Girl and DOJ, and I forget who the third blue is. I hope it's not Donna Troy. We will see, though. It's Donna Troy. Fuck me. Alright, well, Tits McGee, bro. Tits McGee. Let's go ahead, start up with some shielding, some speeds. Oh, okay, see? Look at that. We retaliated and peeled that stun off the turn that it was given to us. I'm going to go ahead and prevent her from taunting this again, and then we're also going to peel the taunt off her at the same time. And that's something that you can easily strategize with yourself. I've got 2 people that can give buff immunity on this team, and that really helps prevent... Ooh, god damn, I love her. Hate Mail was just saying today that he hates Rose because he doesn't understand that, you just have to spam the shit out of her basic, right? I'm actually going to use her AoE this time because there's a silence on the enemy team, which means I can get some more strength ups. Boom. Ooh, and we added more silences. Sexy as fuck. Sexy as fuck. Peel off that buff immunity from on Orm, and she can't taunt anymore. She cannot taunt anymore. Let's try and take out Wonder Girl. Boom. Fucking sexy, guys. Oh, look at all these characters that don't really get used very often, and how effective they are at killing these shitty meta teams that just suck dick all day long. Oh god, I love it. All right, let's see if we can execute him from here. I think he wasn't quite at 25% yet. There was a little bit over that line, but still. That was some hot shit right there. Let's see what else we can bring to the table, eh? Let's see what else. Who can we shred through next? You know what's weird? I haven't seen an Arcus yet. I'm waiting for an Arcus to pop out of nowhere. Boom, there he is. Full green team. Oh god, Wonder Woman is just gonna eat this shit up. Okay, we're gonna bring out Hippolyta. Fuck it. RB3 Power Girl. Damn, this guy is not playing around. Let's go ahead and... There's going to be a lot of strength ups. Might as well bring Aqualad back just because there's going to be a shit ton of strength ups. There's no debuff immunity this time, which is nice. So that means I don't have to worry about peeling any buffs off before I can strength down them. But because Aqualad is so important, I'm going to debuff immune him. I'm going to strength up everyone first, just so now... Oh, did I have Orm still on the team? Did I mean to bring Orm? I don't remember meaning to bring Orm. I could have swore I brought somebody else, but fuck it. It's fine. We're still going to win. Basically, completely neutralized Power Girl just now. Brought in a silence on that Hal. Alrighty, and I'm going to go ahead and silence this Arcus so he can't taunt. And let's try and take out Power Girl. Booyah! I'm going to start off with this debuff immunity. It gives us some turn meter, and for some reason she just has this weird innate thing where she has to target Hal every time with that thing. I want her to target Arcus. That would be phenomenal. Let's put my face down here so we can actually see some health bars. If we can take out Lex, that'd also probably be a good thing. See, look at that. She just rotates directly to Hal. Every time. Never fails. Get us some speeds. Oh, shit. There it is. There it is. See, that retaliation happens way more often than just 20%. Like, it's almost all the time. Quite often. I'm going to go ahead and just take Lex out now. And I'm going to go ahead and finish. Let's just auto this now. Fuck it. It's over. It's over, Rover. She's just such a great character. Like, she's never, she's not been really power creeped, even though her, like, power number is super low. She can still hold her own against a lot of these meta teams. Let's see if we can find, like, a turn meter comp just so we can test that, too. But, Lex teams are nothing to her. Really, they're nothing. She's easily farmable to new characters, or new players, I mean, not new characters. Lex, and Martian Manhunter, perfect. Interesting team comp. 2 greens, a blue, and a red. We're going to remove all of them. Let's go ahead. Let's try and get a mystical for Arcus. Yeah, Arcus. You know, I'm probably going to actually... No. I'm going to bring Silver Banshee and a red bleeder. Let's do... where's Red Hood at? Red Hood, and then obviously we need an energy character, preferably one that helps us kind of maintain the speed problem. And that's probably going to have to be Superboy, unfortunately, because if Castaway goes invisible on his first turn, which he almost likely will, then we can catch up in turn meter because of that. Hopefully, hope to God, Arcus doesn't destroy Red Hood before... Oh god, okay. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to stun the shit out of Arcus. Make sure he can't do anything. I should have probably stunned... Ooh, okay. And that's a good thing, because we just threw that stun back to the enemy team. And then I'm going to go invisible with Red Hood because I know that Arcus and potentially that Martian Manhunter could easily fuck us up with. So let's take out Arcus, beautiful. Maybe take out Black Adam at the same time. No, not quite. That's fine though. We're going to prevent him from gaining a whole lot of awarenesses. Red Hood, even though his leadership is great, I feel like is now better as a support character than a straight up leader. Not only that, but if you just saw her third ability, where she like sweeps off all those buffs, procs Silver Banshee pretty well too. So I guess there is some direct synergy with those two characters. Beautiful. There's a lot of purging on this team. This whole team is basically built on purging. Beautiful. Held up perfectly against turn meter teams. Full of meta characters. Black Adam, Martian Manhunter, Arcus, Castaway, for God's sakes. Castaway's like on every fucking team. Every fucking team. I don't know, man. This character is so good. I don't see any issues with her whatsoever. Like, she held up against every possible thing that is in the meta right now. That I threw a Wonder Girl at her, I threw Arcus at her, I threw Lex, I threw Martian Manhunter. I think there was a cheetah, I can't fully remember, I'm not gonna lie. But still, she's tanky as fuck. She took all those hits, even from like a couple reds, I think. And she survived almost all of them. Actually, I don't know if she even died in this video. I don't know if she died. But anyway, so that is Wonder Woman, Princess of Themyscira, guys. Her leadership is incredible. Her kit is incredible. I can't wait until a character comes out that does directly synergize with her, that is not a leader, because that allows her to maintain that spot on your board. Because that team, whatever it is, whenever it comes out, will be amazing. It's going to be an incredible team, and she's a very fun character. Not only that, but she's a rare character, and like when you build up rare characters, you kind of feel good about yourself, because you're like, shit, I worked my ass off farming this one node to get this character to L5, where she, I'm not going to lie, guys, she does her best work at L5. Like, every single one of her legendary points is amazing, and you need all of them in order for her to really shine. But once she's there, she is fucking amazing. But yeah, so you guys, peace out. Thanks for watching. If you did enjoy this video, give me that thumbs up, give me that subscribe. I'm really trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, because I think that would be really nice to see how all of that other side of YouTube works out. But appreciate everybody. Thank you.